Hey there! Welcome back to Just Blow It. I'm so glad you are here. In our last episode, we talked about something close to the heart. Being soft is not weak. Remember? We explore how vulnerability, kindness, and emotions aren't signs of weakness at all. They're quiet forms of strength, the kind that holds us together, that keeps us human. And that flows right into today's reflection. Something I've been sitting with for a while. What is the meaning of life? Now I know that's a huge question, maybe the biggest one, but don't worry, I'm not here to give you the answer. I don't think there's just one. Instead, I want to explore it with you gently, like a conversation you have with a friend when the world slows down for a minute. Because when we talk about softness and depth, we are also talking about the things that make life meaningful. The ability to connect, to care, to be moved, even when it hurts. Those things shape the way we experience the world. They are the meaning. So here's what I want to ask you, and something I will try to answer to as clear and simply as I can. There's always a lot to say, but I will keep it honest and from the heart. When do you feel most alive? What gives your days meaning? Who or what brings light into your life when things feel heavy? Take a breath, take your time. You don't need to have the answers right now. Just let those questions linger. Let them settle in your chest. For me, the meaning of life lives in connection. Not only the big transformative connections, but the small ones too. The quiet ones. I will give you an example. Not long ago, I went to see my favorite band, Pearl Jam. I was surrounded by strangers, but in that moment we are all singing with the same heart. The music, the energy, the rawness of it all, it pulled me completely into the present. And I remember thinking, this is it. This is what it feels like to be alive. It reminded me that maybe the meaning of life isn't something we find like a prize at the end of a map. Maybe it's something we build, moment by moment, breath by breath. And not every moment is loud or joyful. Some are still. Some are messy, some hurt, but they still matter. Sometimes meaning is simply showing up for the people we love. Some days, meaning feels distant or invisible. That doesn't mean it's gone. It just means we are in a different part of the story. So, if you are feeling lost, uncertain, or stuck, that's okay. We are not broken. You are just human. And maybe the point isn't to figure it all out. Maybe it's to stay open, to keep asking questions, to keep noticing, because the truth is, meaning often hides in the little things. And those small things, they add up. They become the thread that ties your story together. So, if you are listening to this and wondering whether you are doing enough, let me remind you. You are here. You are trying. You are feeling. And that is already something beautiful. Let's wrap up today's reflection with something simple but powerful. And that leads us to our blue thought of the week. Maybe the meaning of life isn't about having more, doing more, or being more. Maybe it's about noticing more. Noticing the warmth in someone's voice. Noticing how the sunlight touches your skin in the morning. Noticing how your heart beats through joy, through heartbreak, and still keeps going. Because meaning isn't always loud, sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's just a quiet reminder. You are alive, you are here, and that matters. So this week, ask yourself, what's one small thing that brings you back to yourself? Start there. Start small. That's where meaning begins. Thanks for sharing this space with me. I will see you next time on Just Blow It. Until then, stay soft, stay open, and keep noticing. See you soon. Bye!